YouTube, my name is Eclipse, and do you guys want to dominate an XDefiant and leave your opponents in the dust? Whether you are a complete beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, these 9 essential tips will give you the edge you need to become unstoppable. Let's jump right into it and start winning some more games. Alright, so tip number 1 that many of you guys I don't think know about. Every single faction in this game has a passive ability. So what that means is that you don't have to charge it up. You don't have to do anything. It's always on. So right here, guys, we have the Phantoms faction. As you see on the bottom left, we have 120 health as default instead of 100. I would say just go into the main menu, look through every single faction, and see what their passive ability is, but I will also go over them really quickly right now with you guys. Okay, so the DeadSec faction will print new devices every 10 seconds. So when you throw a grenade, you'll get a new one every 10 seconds. The Echelon is kind of like a ghost perk. You will not appear on the minimap, and you kind of have a built-in silencer, because even when you shoot, you will not appear on the minimap. Libertad will heal you and your allies instantly. So if you're nearby an ally and they want to run up to you, make sure you sit by them to help them heal up. And the Cleaners will use incendiary damage to do more damage after you are done shooting. Next tip, number 2, guys, you have to learn the maps. You have to familiarize yourself with each map layout, knowing the common choke points, holding spots, and objective locations. Guys, that is huge. Knowing the objective location, say on hardpoint, say on domination, knowing where to hold the B flag on domination, knowing where to cut off enemies on a certain hardpoint objective, guys. It is very important to know the maps and how they flow. Tip number 3 here, guys, is get your settings to what feels perfect for you. That might be just checking out my latest video, which is a settings video, will be linked down in the description. Checking out another video. Just mess around with your settings, see what makes the game feel perfect to you. Yes, you could check my settings video out, but that might not feel perfect for you, so you could use my settings video as a baseline, but I wouldn't say it will feel perfect for you. Just use it as a baseline and then adjust them from there, and then see how the game feels for you. And guys, this is a huge one. Number 4, guys, utilize probably the best training center that I have ever seen in a first-person shooter video game. I'm going to throw it up on the screen right here. So guys, this is the training center in this game. As you can see, we have abilities and ultra wizards blocked out. Now we have an assault course, but we're going to go to the firing range, guys, right here, and we're going to check it out. So first, coming up in on the left, you will see we have target practice, which you just got to shoot some targets. But on the right, this is where it's important. If you shoot at these targets, guys, it shows you exactly how many bullets you need to kill at what range for each gun, how long it takes to kill them, and stuff like that. It'll show you how much headshot damage each bullet does, how much body shot damage each bullet does. It is a very in-depth training center here, guys, and you have to be utilizing it, I promise. So as you can see, the red numbers here popping up, I'm doing 24 damage to the head when I shoot somebody with a headshot. But now when you look, if I shoot somebody in the body, I'm only doing 18 damage. So guys, you need to be utilizing this to see how much damage each bullet does with your gun. And then if you turn around to the right here, guys, if you shoot at this little thing on the wall, it will perfectly indicate your accuracy when where your bullets are going with your gun. So please utilize that too. Tip number 5, learn when the best time is to utilize your faction's abilities to help get more kills and or win the game for your team. So I have a shield here. I need to know when the best time is to throw it down. Guys, on escort, use the shield ahead of the package so you can block enemies trying to shoot at you so you can get some more percentage. On domination, throw up your shield to block where enemies are coming from. This also helps if you know the maps and know where the enemies will be coming from. If you're using, I don't know, say Libertad, know when to throw down your ability to help give enemies that 200 health instead of 100 health. If you're using, say, the Cleaners faction, know when and how to use the flamethrower to its maximum mobility potential. Guys, before we get to the next tip, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave down below what tips you have for other players, what you have learned so far while playing the game. And also, make sure you guys subscribe. I am your #1 source for XDefiant content, news, updates, and more. So let's get into the next tip. Alright guys, so tip number 6, you guys have to be aiming for the head. I know it's going to be, oh, we got to aim center mass, but if you're a little bit more of an advanced than a beginner, aim for the head. You saw when we were in the training center, it did 1.5 times damage to the head. That will add up over time. If you hit all headshots, you're going to be killing somebody in a bullet or 2 less than they will be killing you. So it might not seem like a lot, but in a game of literally milliseconds, it will add up over time. Trust me, you will notice a big difference. The more headshots you get, the more kills you will get, and you will be leaving your enemies and friends frustrated. So this one might seem like a little bit more of an advanced tip. So tip number 7, eventually start practicing more advanced movement techniques once your settings feel comfortable, like bunny hopping and maybe even side canceling. As you can see, bunny hop, slide cancel. Guys, it is so important in this game. I'm sorry, but you cannot give up once you die to an enemy that is using it. I see this all the time. I see so many people Oh, this guy's bunny hopping. Oh, this guy's slide canceling. I can't compete. Guys, if you can't beat them, join them. Is that how the old saying goes? If you can't beat them, join them. Learn how to bunny hop. Learn how to slide cancel. Learn how to strafe left and right when you are shooting. To use rotational aim assist. There are so many advanced movement techniques that I and so many players have just picked up from playing so many years of Call of Duty. It all translates to this game. Bunny hopping, slide canceling, strafing while ADSing. And guys, when you're in mid-air in this game, you could also strafe. Bunny hopping and strafing while in mid-air in this game will get you to that next level, I promise you. We are getting close to the end, but tip number 8, team up and use communication. Guys, if you want to win more games, get a team. Use communication. All talk to each other. Hey, there's an enemy. You don't even got to use callouts. Just say, hey, there's an enemy on all the way to the right alley. There's an enemy all the way down on the left alley. There's an enemy running right up middle. Go get him. Okay, great. That's simple communication that you and your team can be using to win more games and get more kills. Genuinely, if you know where they're coming from, you're gonna wind up killing them more. That's all you got to do. Team up, use communicate. You don't gotta have a 6 stack. I know having a 6 stack of teammates would be perfect. Not that many people could get that many people online at once playing the same game. So even if you have 3, 4 teammates on at once, team up, use communication to take down the enemy team, and you'll see your win-loss go from a 0.5 to a 1.5, and you'll be getting better day by day with more teammates. That's it, guys. Congratulations, you made it to the end. So tip number 9 is get a headset, guys. You don't need anything special. Just go to Target, get a $20, $30, I think they're called a rig headset or something like that. I had one a few years ago. They are not the best headset. I have a Razer headset. They're a bit more pricey, but you're going to pay for what you get for it, honestly. You're going to be able to hear enemies better. You're going to be able to hear the game better. And I feel so much more locked in when I have a headset on. You don't even actually need a headset. Go to a random drawer in your house, pick up the earbuds from maybe 6-7 years ago, plug them into your controller. I know it's not the most fancy and bougie thing, but you know what? You're going to be more locked in. You're going to be able to hear better. You're going to be able to at least know the enemy's coming from the left, the enemy's coming from the right. That is all you really need to know. You don't need a Razer headset. You don't need the best Astro headset. Just pick up something and just get off the TV speakers, just get off the monitor speakers. I promise something is better than nothing. And guys, that wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave in the comment what tip helped you the best, what tips you have for other XDefiant players. And guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.